Good day, everyone. Welcome back to another Critical Ops tournament stream. It's a good day to be watching. You got another great lineup for today. We're looking at Ice versus Cyclone, two powerhouses of our European scene. We're looking at those two go head-to-head today in a best of two series. We're going to be looking at their team lineup in just a second. And the map vetoes. Go map veto. Banned canals. Cyclone banned canals. Grounded was banned by Ice. Plaza was banned by Cyclone. Legacy was banned by Ice. Bureau was picked. And Port is our second map. And Village was just left out. Interesting two map picks. Bureau and Port. You almost don't see Bureau too much in tournaments now anymore because Grounded and Canals are typically played a little bit more often now anymore. Even Legacy. I think I've seen Legacy almost more times than I have Bureau in the past while for our tournaments. So this will be exciting. So Cyclone has a 75% win rate on Bureau, and Port Ice has an 83% win rate on that map. Cyclone does have a 50% win rate on Bureau. However, I don't think they've even played Port. They have a 0% there. We're going to get right into the team info. Introduce your lineups. Ice. We're looking at first place from Obsidian League Season 1. And we're in the middle of stage after qualifiers. So looking at their win rate, Bureau 75% is actually second to lowest. 8-6 on that map. On Port, they're 6-5. So you'd probably look at it, or no, 6-2 and then 5-1. Oh, so it's pretty similar across both. They have just as much a chance at winning both of those maps as Cyclone. Their tournament roster, well, we'll see them in the game. Team Cyclone here. Got round 3 in Obsidian League 2. But so far they have yet to really do anything yet this year in this tournament in the Obsidians. So they've lost twice on Port and they've played twice on Port. So that is probably not a good look for them. Bureau, that's a 50% win rate. Yeah, it's not looking good for this team, I'm not going to lie. Ice is, I think, the favorited to win this one. So, but you never know. We'll see. We've got some interesting players on both sides. Some really cool play styles from both teams. We're gonna get right into map 1. I believe we're gonna get into the knife round. So from Ice, you're looking at Shadow, Stizix, Valley, Lushit, and Level. And from Cyclone, you're looking at Alyssa Liu, who is my line, May, Hit, Akira, and King. And King being Tracho. Interesting pickup, so they picked up my line. Reach wins. And Cyclone takes the knife round, so they're gonna want to switch sides and go CT
Coalition
first.
wins.
Now this will be a little bit more interesting, considering the fact that last time they played Uprising, they did not have my line. This might be a much closer game than we were thinking. All right. Pistol round starts off. Looks like T side is actually going to go walk up mid here, and CT is actually going to spread out here. They're not gonna stack anything. And 2 walking orange. Ooh, spotted out. May in trouble in the smoke. He backs up. Tracho also moving back. Lushit takes some damage. Otherwise, it's still an even round. Ooh, Alyssa Liu opening up the round, finding level. My line finding the first pick of the game. First pick of this best of 3 series, best of 2. Shadow and Stizix finding Kira and May. 4v3 situation. Ooh, my line finding another one, taking out Valley. Lushit getting a refrag there. 2v3 situation. Lushit on very low HP. King finding one. Taking out Shadow. Stizix, oh my gosh, hit, missing all of his shots after Lushit. Stizix, what is this? He gets hit.
Wins.
Oh, and Stizix lands his shots against hit. Yeah, I got to see a little better aim there. Could be wrong, but I don't think Shadow was actually shooting back. I think he ran out of ammo in that exchange, so already not looking too good from some of these Cyclone players. I mean, that was such a close round. I would have thought that they should have won that the way they played it. The strat was very good, at least very tournament. My line opening up the round again, taking out Valley. Shadow on a refrag. Shadow finding 2 though, taking out Hit. Stizix taking out May. King on a refrag, taking out level. Stizix and Shadow taking out King and Akira to close out the round. 2-0 in favor of Cyclone. Great start from Cyclone. Great start from Cyclone. Ice is having some trouble here to start with. She's gonna play with a Rev long here.
Fire the hole!
Gonna hold on to his MP7, as does everyone else on Team Cyclone except for Valley. He's the only one with an AK. Ooh, Stizix taking out Hit with a nade. 45 situation, 1:18 left, and my line fighting Lushid. King finding Valley. Ooh, King finding Shadow as well. Quickly turns into a 2v4 situation. Ooh, May and King both finding respective picks. Stizix left in a 1v4 situation. And he hears one running. It's orange. Ooh, good kill.
Coalition wins.
Stizix finding my line, but Akira on a good refrag for my line. That was a really good playoff contact there from Akira. Looked like Stizix might get that second pick, but couldn't find the headshot. We're gonna look at a full push banana from Cyclone this round. They are eco. Ooh, nades coming out. Ooh, Akira finding Lushid. Valley taking out Akira. Oh, my line. Oh, my line. Okay, my line. He does find Shadow. Now he's taking out my line on a refrag. Nice. Closing the round out. 2-2. It's quickly evening out for the CT side here. This is a CT-sided map, so only expect CT to start gaining more and more rounds over Cyclone. We'll see how Cyclone plays it. They drop the bomb in spawn. Lushit going back to get it. Shadow playing out B long. Everyone else over towards mid, except for Lushit. Lushit still in spawn with the bomb.
Incendiary out!
Playing for picks here, so once they get a pick mid, they're more than likely going to rotate out and push B long. King fighting two, taking out Shadow on left.
Popping smoke!
Big kills from Tracho here. My line holding Banana by himself. Valley taking out Akira. 3v4 situation. 1 minute on the clock remaining. Valley rotating back out of mid. They're gonna have to make their way on over to what looks like they're going towards Banana. Stizix finding hit to open up the round. 3v3 situation. Oh, my line on a nasty pre-fire. Does some damage and backs up. Oh, to find a different angle. Lushit taking out my line. 2v3 situation for Ice. We're gonna have to retake this one. Ooh, King playing on a nice just crossfire here. Oh.
Bomb has been planted.
Flash and swing it. Oh, and he does. He will find Lushit. May coming to double up with King. They're gonna double swing it. Ooh, King fighting one, and May finding Valley.
Using the bomb.
Great retake from Ice there.
Bomb has been defused.
Great round from Cyclone. That was a really good almost win from Ice. Or no, sorry. Oh no, wait. Yeah. It is Ice.
Fire in the hole!
Eco here on Ice. Oh, ooh, does not land a shot. King finding Stizix. Lushit hitting my line with a nade. Hit, taking out Level. Valley taking out Akira. King taking out Valley. 2v2 situation. 2v3. King gonna push up. Getting killed by Lushit though. Hit, taking out Lushit. Shadow finding hit. And May closing out the round, killing Shadow. Wow, a very trade round. That was all trades. Round from Cyclone. Was not expecting an eco round to go in a trade to trade ratio.
Smoke out.
That was a really good eco round from Ice.
Suck on this.
Ooh, hit, opening up the round for CT, taking out Level. Good nade though from Stizix. Armor broken.
Cover your eyes.
On hit, I believe. Yes, it would be hit. May playing in vents. Looks like we got two walking up Banana, or not Banana B long. Two walking up mid. Bombs here B long. Shadow's holding it. May hears them. Ooh, we got some rotation over from Banana from Intel. Stizix finding King. Ooh, it's gonna see if he can. Okay, he does find one, but back quickly. Gets taken out to a 3v1 situation. Shadow taking out May to close it. May finds one in that 1v3, but unable to find another. Good round from Ice. 4-3. Looking at round 8 of this first map. The way Ice plays, they're super fast to take space. They don't waste. Wherever they're going, it's, I don't know, they don't fully commit whichever way they go. They take space fast, but they'll back out fast too. Lushit finding May to open the round for his. Ooh, Stizix finding Kira. Valley finding hit.
I'm planting the bomb.
They're gonna go for the plant here.
Bomb has been
2v4
planted.
situation. My line finding Stizix to even out this disadvantage a little bit better for Tracho here. Tracho's gonna start walking up. It looks like they're gonna save. My line is saving. And Tracho's gonna look for some exit frags. But that is probably the extent of him looking for kills here. He hears them. Ooh, there's a lot coming vent hall. All right, Tracho, let's see. Ooh, Tracho does find Valley, but Sheet finds King on a refrag for Valley. Cyclone's not in total disarray. However, they've let Ice build momentum. Ice coming back. It's 4-4. My line holding Lab. Very well, might I add. Ooh, May here alone with an MP7. Oh, Akira actually. Let's see. Hits rotating over to Vent Hall. Valley and Stizix finding one each. Ooh, King on a refrag. Unable to find another. Shadow on the refrag for level. 2v4 situation once again for Cyclone. Ooh, my line finding Valley. Lushit on the refrag. 3v1 situation with Hit. Now in Lab.
Popping smoke. Smoke out.
They might even be thinking that he is not even in sight. And there he goes. He swings, finds Lushit, but unable to find Shadow. Unfortunate. It was a good attempt. To 5. Ice taking the lead. Not looking good for Cyclone. You never know though. Cyclone might be better on T side than they are CT.
I'm gonna blind him.
We're gonna see it play out for picks here. But the first point of contact is a banana. Valley finding my line. A very, very disadvantageous position for Cyclone now. Stizix finding Akira with the molly. He's gonna move up orange. It's gonna be a B take. May finding Shadow. Lushit finding May. King on a refrag for May. 2v3 situation. Minute left. Ooh, King finding one. Oh, but Valley and Level closing out the round. Their team 6-4. Very has quickly turned into a losing battle for Cyclone. They're just not able to win their gunfights. And even beyond winning gunfights, they've continuously lost now in 2v anything situations, even 2v2 situations.
Popping smoke.
Ice is just outplaying them here. Ooh. They spot out the vent hall player. They're gonna push this fast. Level finding May. Shadow finding Hit. My line taking out one. Ooh, King finding one. But King taken out. Oh, my line was also taken out. Akira left in a 1v2 situation. Actually very winnable for him.
Incendiary out. Throwing frag.
However, I'm not going to know. Oh boy, 3-9. Score doesn't matter.
Bomb has
Impact
been
does.
planted.
However, when you're looking at a 2v1 situation, that 3-9 is not very
Range
convincing.
wins.
Valley taking out Akira to close out the 11th round. 7-4. This really could go 8-4 in favor of Ice. Not very Not a very favorable position for Cyclone.
Throw it! Incendiary out! Smoke grenade coming up!
A lot of util coming out mid here. Akira's just gonna pre-fire. He's not going to...
Tossing incendiary!
Boy, I would be swinging and pre-firing that trash can. King playing a pillar on B. Ooh, Stizzic with an MP7. He's gonna push up. He might take HQ actually. Ooh, Shadow finding King. May on a refrag. Level finding May though. Some trades coming out. Ooh, Valley's finding hit. Level's gonna watch vent, and he does. He finds him. My line in a 1v3 situation. Ooh, big nade there. My line on 8 HP.
Wins.
Unable to find another. Valley closing out the round. 8-4. Not a good look for Cyclone in this first map. On the switch here, we're going to see how this pistol run comes out. King leading his team and Valley leading his. However, Ice's scoreline looked a lot more similar than Cyclone's. Ooh. There's one belong. Oh, they're going to swing him. They know, they heard him. Stizzic's finding hit. Oh, they're going to take it all the way A. And CT's gonna rotate then Hall. Ooh, and they all, oh my gosh, Valley and Stizzic taking out May and Akira. Ooh, not looking very good. My line finding one.
Coalition wins.
Ooh, and King finding one, but Shadow on that P2 is insane. Finding both My Line and Tracho. Nine to 4. This is not close. From Cyclone, there's just not enough counter utility on CT, so they kept losing space because they just couldn't counter utility. Ooh, Shadow finding May. Good utilities from CT here. Oh my gosh, Lucide on the MP7 finding one, finding two, taking out hit. Ooh, King with the revolver. Deadly.
Coalition
okay,
wins.
Not too deadly that time. King taken out by Valley. Yeah, Ice just has way better utility on both sides. See, that round alone will make the IGL of Cyclone avoid belong more.
Tossing a smoke grenade.
Unless he knows how to counter what they're doing, which is simply just play slower. They played extremely fast on an eco round, which most teams do. They play extremely fast. However, when you're playing against Ice, the utility is what's going to stop you, so you kind of have to take it a little slower. King opening up the round for his team, taking out level. Ooh, but Valley taking out hit. See Valley. Oh, he does. He finds another one, taking out King. Ooh. That's one of the players they need. Akira on a refrag now. Akira finding Shadow. Akira finding Lucide. Oh my goodness, Akira is going off right now. Stizzic's in a 2v1 against My Line and Akira.
Bomb has been planted on A.
Ooh, good flash.
Breach wins.
My gosh, Akira taking out Stizzic's. I think he just got a 4K. Yo, Akira just teed up. 3-9 on that 2v1 situation last time. Bro, Akira's locked. Akira's locked now. 10-5, round of 16. We're gonna see
Throwing a smoke grenade.
what looks like a B long play. We're gonna see
Gonna blind him.
Akira back out of mid. He's gonna go towards banana. I think they're just playing out for picks here. Although this might be a this might simply just be a an A take. Depends on where they find the picks. Some good patience from Cyclone. They just can't make any noise. Ooh, Shadow spots one out. Hit's gonna pre-fire and see if he can find Shadow. Don't think he will. Akira and Mylai moving up into lab. Oh my gosh, level. Swinging, not able to find anyone with it. However, Stizix finding two, taking out Akira and Mylai. Valley taking out May, hit on Shadow. 2v3 situation. 38 seconds left on the clock. Lushi is going to swing and find Tracho. Unfortunate for poor Cyclone. That pick did not go in their favor. Valley closing out the round, taking out Hit. 11-5. If Cyclone has any chance at taking more rounds on Bureau here, they're gonna need to utilize more utility and more counter utility. Honestly, sometimes the first to throw out useful utility to counter a push is typically coming from ice. So I'm gonna have to, like, no matter what, you've got to see counter utility on both sides, and I'm just not seeing that from Cyclone. Swinging, Valley taking out May, Lushi taking out Tracho, Valley finding my line.
Coalition wins.
And Valley finding Hit, or I believe that's a 3K for him. Boy, 23 and 11 for him. He's going off. Wow, nobody except my line and Tracho have more than 10 kills. This is what I mean. Nobody's winning gunfights on Cyclone. I mean, yes, this is Ice's map, but this is a very... It can be a complicated map to play if you're playing against a good team, like Ice, like Uprising. I just don't see a level of experience with the counter utility from Cyclone. Might back out of lab here, and they just might rotate out after they find a kill. They've got a minute to work with. Level finding Akira. My line finding Level on a refrag. Hit picking up Lushit. Ooh, Statistics and Valley finding their kills. Oh, 2v1 situation for May. Oh!
Coalition wins.
Oh my days, May. Oh my days, Valley just closed that game. 26 and 11. Statistics at 18-11, and then you're looking at Tracho with 18, Myline with 11. Hit found a 10th. Level 6 and 12. However, at the end of the day, they won 13-5, so pretty one-sided. I don't think I've seen a 13-5 score since, like, I don't know. Would have had to have been like UE versus any bottom feeder of NA. Cyclone's not supposed to be, you know, Cyclone's supposed to be a pretty solid team. However, the difference between them and Ice is just far too great. It was a good couple of rounds from Cyclone, but they just failed on the utility. Didn't really do much with the space they took. So we're doing a giveaway. We're doing 3 event cases for 3 winners. Just throw your IGN and ID in the chat. IGN plus ID, preferably. It's like the easiest way to show it. And we'll be picking winners by the end of the stream. So stick around so you know if you're the winner. If you're not here, you don't respond, you might not get them. But we'll be right back to you with the second map in a moment.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up. Tonight, we gonna light it up, babe. Tonight, we gonna light it up. Just like the sunrise, we gonna light it up. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up. Tonight, we gonna light it up, babe. Tonight, we gonna light it up. Just like
Hello and welcome. Today we will be explaining how Critical Ops Obsidian and Odyssey will work. Critical Ops Obsidian is a 3-stage tournament. The first stage, all teams are accepted and then will be put into a single elimination bracket with best of 3 matches. The top 8 will advance to stage 2. Stage 2 will be a league stage. It will be a best of 2 round robin where the top 4 will advance into stage 3, which is the playoffs. Stage 3 will be a unique format with the first and second place teams in stage 2 playing first. The winner of that game will go to the finals, the loser will go to match 3. Third and fourth place will play in match 2, the winner of that will go to match 3. The loser will be eliminated. Then the winner of match 3 will play in the finals against the winner of match 1. Moving on to point system. The point system is unique and qualifies you for Odyssey. You get less points as the Obsidians go on, so it's important to stay with your team. More information can be found on that on our website.
Did it break? Oh, welcome back, everyone, to the second map of this best of 2 match. Cyclone versus Ice. In map 1, we saw Ice take the cake against Cyclone. Cyclone lost 13-5. Holy score difference, 13-5. I don't think I've seen that crazy of a score with tier 1 to tier 2 teams in any match ever, almost. Actually, that's not true. I think E8 versus Exclusive in Pro League, I think in 2022, had the same sort of blowouts when Naxera, his team against the North American Super Team. But now we're heading on to Port. This was Port, I think, is Cyclone's map pick, so we should see something different come out of you know, the score lines for this. I'd hope so anyway, because Bureau just looked like a total unfair beatdown, and that's to put it very lightly. So yeah, best of 2. Map 1 already went to Ice. We'll have to see if Cyclone can answer back with taking map 2, maybe. We're gonna get right into the match now. Ice versus Cyclone. Cyclone on T side, Ice on CT. Nope, never mind. Wrong way. Cyclone on CT right now, and Ice on T. Yeah. We're going to see Akira, Tracho, Myline, Okabe come in, and Ramen come in. So,
Coalition
2
wins.
players that got subbed out from map 1 would be May and I'm not sure. I can't remember. Maybe it was Hit. I think it was Hit. Level Stizik, Shadow, Valley, Lushit. So same exact lineup for this map. Okay, so Cyclone versus Ice. I'm gonna reset this. Cyclone and Ice, they decided to stay where they were. So Cyclone on CT, Ice starting on T. Alright, we're going to see everyone from CT move over towards A. Yeah, they are just going to play A site here. Oh no, A long in A site. Okay. Interesting. Akira left on site alone. Ooh, that timing. They didn't push it. They didn't commit window yet. If they did, they would have gotten Akira there. Stizik finding the first kill. Shadow finding King. Lushit finding Akira. Valley finding Ramen. Holy moly. 4v1 situation against Okabe. Okabe left in a 4v1 situation. Only Valley is down for... Ooh. Lushit, 9 HP.
Breach wins.
Ooh, but level does. He finds Okabe to close out the round. Ice takes round 1. Great round from Ice there. Great discipline. I like the way they played that whole match out, the whole round out. Round 2, we see everyone from Ice buy out on AKs and MP7s.
Incendiary out! Throwing fire!
Got 1 revolver, 1 beagle from here. Tracho running the GSR rather than a rev. Valley finding 2.
Breach
Level 1.
wins.
Statistics finding 1. And Lushit on a SA. I did not know that he had an SA actually. So we had 2 AKs that round, an SA, and 2 MP7s. Interesting gun of choice, to say the least. Good round for Ice. Good anti-eco for them. I'm gonna look at 1 MP7 come out once again from Ice. Big nades to land. I think backside or garage maybe. My line jumping for info. They're doubling up A long. They're running 1 mid, 1 B long. Ooh, they're gonna triple up A long actually. They're gonna see if they can maybe triple swing this and find to play. Ooh, Lushit on that SA58 is insane. Taking out Akira. My line, taking out 2, taking out Level and Shadow though. 2v1 here against the A long player. Oh my gosh, Dizix finding Tracho with the MP7. That is an insane kill. Alright, 3v3 situation. 50 seconds on the clock. Ramen and I think it's Ramen here moving up A long here. Ooh, they're gonna. Ooh, is Lushit gonna catch him here? Nope. No, they're not. Alyssa, Liu, finding Lushit. 2v3 situation. Okabe anchoring CT.
Smoke out!
I think they're gonna run this all the way mid. Now you can see Okabe already rotating over. You heard him.
Planting bomb.
I think he
Bomb has been
saw
planted.
Stizix jump there. Stizix, unbeknownst to him, is a maze player. Never mind. Okabe didn't start going maze yet. He is now. Okabe's gonna wait for his teammates to swing before he decides to push. Ooh, my line taken out by Stizix, but Ramen finding Stizix. Okabe finding Valley.
Defusing the bomb.
Great 3v2 retake for CT there.
Bomb has been defused.
Great round from Cyclone. Way to find an early round. They're gonna need these early rounds.
Tossing incendiary. Flash out.
Big time. Looking at a eco round for the most part from Ice. They have 2 gunmen though. Level and Stizix and King finding 2 Valley and Level. Shadow finding King, but oh my gosh. And Okabe on the P90. I don't think I've seen that gun come out in a while. Not for a tournament at least. 1v4 situation for Stizix. Oh, Akira spots him out. Stizix doubling back to maybe take the gunfight. Ew, oh my gosh. Stizix taking out Ramen. 3v1 situation, 50 seconds on the clock. Got plenty of time.
Tossing a smoke
Stizix
grenade.
pre-firing. Akira is smoking. He's gonna back up here, wait for his teammates to come help him out. Stizix, he's gonna play around the smoke. Ooh, he swings. Spots out Akira.
Coalition
They're gonna play off
wins.
contact here, actually. Ooh, and my line comes for a quick flank, takes out Stizix. 2-2. Great rounds from Cyclone. So far, CT is looking a lot better. They look a lot more comfortable. They're flanking. They're, you know, tripling up. They're playing off contact. They're playing for refrags. So far, this is more of a very comfortable map for Cyclone. Already a tactical pause coming out of ice. Almost a waste of a tactical pause this early on in the map. They haven't really gotten to feel out what Cyclone is doing on CT. Because so far, Cyclone has played very unconventional. I mean, they do quick rotations between A site and A long. I mean, they tripled up to take some gunfights A long. Playing one mid. Oh my gosh, Tracho finding Valley. Great kill of Shadow. Finding King on the pre-fire. Lushit finding my line. Already down to a 4v3 situation. Ramen on A site, watching Khan. Khan is smoked. Okabe jumps through, finds level. Ooh, perfect flash from T there. Okay, oh, but Akira found window. Oh my gosh, that was just such a poor peek. Okabe finding statistics, but quickly refragged out and traded out by Shadow. Ramen finding Lushit. 1v1 situation, Shadow on B. He's gonna plant. He's down some HP.
Bomb has been planted.
This should be very winnable for Shadow. Very winnable for Ramen as well. We'll just see how these two go at it.
Tossing smoke.
Smokes maze, and Shadow had a great timing there. I mean, he swung to peek Ramen just before that smoke pop to find out where he was. And Ramen almost went down. He was on, I believe, like 9 HP, maybe 8. Super low. Ramen's stats here. Win rate of 54% with 11 total games. That means that he won 6 games out of his 11. He's got a 1.02 rating. Ooh, Akira finding 2 while flashed. He got flashed after. No, I think he was flashed. Lushit also low HP. This is a... Oh my gosh. And my line finding one. Lushit finding a good pick on my line though. 2v4 situation. Lushit on extremely low HP. Oh my gosh, but Valley had a quick B long flank. They didn't hear him. Valley, take it out Okabe. Oh, he's gonna have to take this gunfight against King here. Oh, never mind. They're switching out. Ramen's playing it now. And Tracho's gonna play off of his contact here. Valley moving up. Taking out Ramen. 2v1 situation. Tracho on 18 HP. Valley does. He spots out. Is he gonna get that? Ooh, he's waiting for that. Tracho spotted him, so he doesn't want to jump peek that again.
Incendiary out!
Good molly. Oh my gosh, at Valley, he does find King. 1v1 situation. 25 seconds on the clock. Tried taking the jump off. Akira hears him. He's got to go con here. He's got no time.
Coalition wins.
Oh, and Akira does. He clutches up for his T. Take it out, Valley. Holy moly, Akira's teed up. Akira's teed up. I believe that's the IGL for Cyclone. Akira, total games 6, a win rate of 50, so he won 3, lost 3. Rating 0.90. He's not the biggest fragger, however, as the IGL, he's one of the most important players to his team. And, you know, having a player that maybe doesn't always get the kills that you'd expect out of a player of the caliber of playing with players like these. Just goes to show how much he impacts his team. 2v2 situation, 2v1 situation now. Valley finding 2 on site, taking out Myline and Akira. Okabe finding Valley, 1v1 situation. And Stizix gets caught with his knife out for some reason. Holy impatience. Should have had his gun out. Okabe closing out that round for his team. Ice is just making really silly mistakes here. I mean, they took A really quick there. They jumped through window really fast. But for a push like that to end in a loss like that, I mean, Ice is going to be hard stuck trying to find any more rounds this game. They are going to find the plant here on A.
Bomb has been planted.
But it is a 5v5 still. This is like a total retake. Okabe is going to have to be worried about that mid player there. Good molly, or good nade from didn't land anywhere. Ramen does. He swings, finds the sheet. Valley finds 2, taking out Ramen and Akira. Stizix finding King. 2v2 situation. Swinging from CT. My line taken out by Shadow, and Shadow finds Okabe. Oh my goodness. Great round from Ice. They actually managed to find that round. And that is a tough one. I mean, playing that 5v5 situation, they don't have any players down. So it could be pinching from mid and A long. And CT would have to be very wary of it. So giving up the plant without getting a single kill, that's not really a very wanted experience. Akira finding Shadow, Stizix finding 2, Valley finding 1, Alyssa trading out for Akira, 2v3 situation, pistols. Ramen now has a gun. My line is he's going to move up, get the gun. 3v2 situation still. Bomb is down. Level's playing up close to take the gunfight early. He's going to back up now, though. Ramen's going to move up mid here. Lucide is holding CT. I don't know why he's holding CT. I would be strictly concerned about belong in mid. I think they're just going to save this round. Yeah, they're just going to save. You see Ice try and spot them out while they're saving, but no luck. Valley on 12 kills and 8 deaths already. Oh my goodness. King at 4 and 9. Very unfortunate. For some of these players I do know. Well, let's see. Valley, 59 games total. Holy moly. 59 games, 76% win rate, 1.21 rating. Now that is like a crazy stat line. 59 wins and 75% win rate. That's really good. That is really good.
Tossing a smoke grenade.
Okabe's gonna sit in the smoke here. I think they know that he's sitting in the smoke here. You know, I take it back. I don't think they actually know. Okabe finding Stizix level on a refrag. I don't know. For one trade, that I don't know if it was really worth it to go out that early. But Lucide finds King. Shadow finds my line. 2v3 situation. Ramen takes out level, but Shadow takes out Kira. 1v3 situation. Ooh, and Valley does. He takes out Ramen to close that round out. Boy, Ice is keeping it close, man. 5-5. Cyclone hasn't won since 5-2. They haven't won a round since the score was 5-2. Okabe caught with his knife out again. I should say again, but another player gets caught out with his knife. Akira finding level on a quick flank, but he's going to rotate back. King swinging with a rev. Misses. Just gets wall banged by Valley there. Ooh, Valley taking out Kira. Ew. Shadow taking out my line. Ramen coming from mid, they're gonna
Bomb
expect
has
it.
been planted.
Because that's where he's always come from, every single round.
Flash out.
He's just gonna have to save it. He's gonna save it. Oh, he's gonna go for a pre-fire, actually. Never mind, he's gonna go for a CT kill here. And Valley does, he gets caught with his knife out. That's funny.
Breach wins.
6-5. Not looking too strong for Cyclone. They're not able to stop any of the pushes. Actually, that's actually interesting. I said that, you know, there was an early, like with the early pause at 2 and 2, it was kind of a waste, but they found a way to neutralize Cyclone, and they've so far have not lost a round since going down 5 and 2. Ramen already taking damage here. Ooh, Valley to get out King to start the round. 4v5 situation at 1:30. Lushi finding my line, Akira to get out level. So trade there. Ooh, Ramen might swing out of con here. Look, Akira's gonna be very watchful of CT. It looks like they're just gonna... We're gonna go CT here. Oh my gosh, Akira. He's gonna watch mid here. Oh, never mind. He's gonna look away last second. These T guys, unless they get some kills here, they're stuck. Okabe, slow walking all of A long. I don't think he's realized that everyone's crossed.
Tossing incendiary.
Valley looking for this mid pick here against Akira. Ramen playing outside con. He does. He finds this. Ooh, Shadow fights Okabe. 2v3 situation. Akira on low HP, and Lushit does. He finds Akira on a jump through the smoke.
Bomb has been planted.
Oh my gosh, Ramen finds one.
Breach wins.
It does not have ammo to take that gunfight against Lushit. 7-5. Ice takes the first half. We're going to see how they play out this pistol round. King the baddie on the leopard skin. Hell yeah. He's so cunt. I mean, a full B take here. Statistics finds Valley, or Statistics finds Akira, Valley finds Ramen. Oh, boy. Oh. The Shadow finds my line on a knife. 1v1 situation against King. King versus Shadow. Ooh, Shadows. 13-7 versus King. Oh.
Wins.
And King, he does find Shadow. 6-12. He's not having a very good game. Yeah, you can tell he's not having a very good game. Which is unfortunate. Because he was a top frag for Cyclone in map 1. He's important too, so if he's not doing so hot, gonna be in trouble for Cyclone if he doesn't start getting kills. Lushit finding King, Alyssa finding 2 to get out Statistics to Lushit, Ramen to get out 2 to get out Valley and level. Shadow left in a 1v4 situation. Is Shadow gonna fight this tap? Nope.
Bomb has been planted. Breach
Nope,
wins.
he's not. My line taking out Shadow to close the round out. 7-7. Good rounds from Cyclone. They might be a heavy T-sided team here. Oh, look at these guys. Look at these nubs, dude. Throwing out their utils. Yeah, these guys got it for they had horrible counter utility for Biro as a whole, but now on court they're like utility like demons. Shadow finding Akira. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Holy nade! Lucy finding Ramen and my line. 1v5 situation. Okabe with the MP7. You know what? MP7's kind of meta right now. He's got that. Watch this. You don't believe me? Watch this. Yeah, I don't believe me? Watch this. Never mind. Level takes out Okabe to close out the round. Flawless round from Ice there. 17 and 11. Goodness. Valley's the Cyclone Destroyer. This guy takes care of natural disasters on the daily. Look at this guy.
Tossing a smoke grenade.
Everyone sucks with a pistol.
Smoke out.
I'm also realizing that this map is supposed to be on NA, I think. Which means it's supposed to be in benefit of both Tracho and my line. Shadow finding 2, take it out. Ramen and Akira level finding my line. Okabe finding 1, take it out level. He's gonna find another, he does find Shadow. And Valley closes out the round, taking out Okabe. Good kills from Okabe for some exit frags. Gotta see some better team play here from Cyclone. Gotta see more kills. They're not winning gunfights. They're not, and it's pissing me off. Okay, we're gonna see CT do a 3-2 or 3-1-2 split here. Mid A and A. Or 3-1-1 rather. Stizix finds my line, but Ramen on the refrag. Level at Shadow goes on there. Okabe on the dualies. And King finding 1. Oh, and Lucy closes out the round. Taking out Okabe and King. And to 7. Three mid. I mean, this is a really good, good CT setup here. This is like impossible to beat, basically. Like, the one thing that I don't like about this hijacking so far, there's not a lot of mid from Akira. Okabe, there's just a bunch of trades coming out here. 2v2 situation, Ramen and my line versus Shadow and Valley. I mean, that was probably worth it. Valley and Shadow walking up a long. How did they not hear that? How did they not hear that? Valley and Shadow taking out my line and Ramen to close out the round. Round of 19, 11-7. Look at like Ramen and Okabe and my line hard carrying their team. Not hard carrying, just they're getting kills. Not enough from Akira or Tracho. Honestly, for this map, they probably should have kept Hit or someone else. This is not. I recall this is not Tracho's good map at all. Not one of.
Flashbang out.
Good utility coming out of CT here. 5v4 situation. Level finding Ramen.
Frag out.
Oh my gosh, Valley has 5 assists.
Tossing a smoke grenade.
So it's gonna smoke mid here, trying
Not
to
mention fair.
maybe make T-side move their gunfight up closer to sight. So he's gonna walk through the smoke, and he does. He swings and finds 2, taking out Akira and my line. Pracho finds 2, with one with a molly against level, that takes out Shadow. 2v2 situation. Pracho and Okabe versus Lushit and Stizix. Okabe's gonna swing. Oh, and King does. He swings and finds Lushit. 2v1 situation. Oh, good molly, but they know he's there.
Reach wins.
And King does. He jumps up and finds Stizix. Goes to the plant, but great decision making from Tracho to get off the plant and double swing with his teammate. Ugh. See some pre-fires come out of Okabe here. Oh my gosh, is that like... Never mind, okay. Now they're playing super passive here. No more 3 mid, which is weird. 1 mid, 2A, 1A long, 1B long.
Incendiary
T's
out.
very spread out, looking for picks here. Akira pre-firing with an MP7. Not sure why. P7s are just not it. Pre-firing places to try and like attract a gunfight. Ramen peeking mid. Might he make first contact here with that mid player? No, it might be my line instead. Ramen does. He actually does make first contact. Takes out Lushit. Valley on a retry though. Ooh, and Okabe taking out Valley. Ooh, in my line he finds level, but so he takes out Tracho and Akira. Okabe on a refrag. Oh my gosh, Stizix finds a crazy nice pre-fire there. Both low HP. Okabe versus Stizix. Oh my gosh, wait. Okabe might have this.
Reach wins.
Yes, Okabe does have it. Takes out Stizix. Closes out the round. 11-9. That was really close. Yeah, this is their map. Surprised their captain has yet to utilize any timeouts. It's a little strange. I mean, typically when you play tournaments, you want to utilize as much think time as possible. However, they've got great momentum. If they were to take a moment now, it'd be a waste. Ooh, my line. Moves up into a position. Gonna see if he can maybe spot out Stizix. Stizix gonna swing. And he is. He's gonna find my line. A crazy good pick here. Picks up that SG. Really, really disadvantageous for Cyclone now. Pracho, main here. He hears 2A long. Ramen gonna jump through window here. And he is. He's gonna find Lushit. He's gonna jump up. What's he doing? Clear your corner! Valley finding Ramen. Valley finding Okabe too. Akira and King though take it out. Level and Valley. Shadow in a 2v1 situation. Akira on a sliver. He's on 6 HP. Good molly from Tracho, and Tracho does find Shadow, but Shadow does manage to find Akira in that situation there at 2v1. 11-10. Will Cyclone come back and maybe take this map too?
Incendiary out. Flashbang out.
You're gonna see some real aggression come out of B long here. 2 on A, 2 on B, 1B long. Interesting site setup. I've never seen a CT setup like this. Akira took out Valley to start the round off. Great kill from Akira. Very important. They took out their top or second to top frag. I think Shadow's probably top frag right now. Ramen taking out Lushit. 3v4 situation, 1:10 on the clock.
Bomb has been planted.
Okabe's just gonna play on a mid hold here, so.
Bomb has been planted on A.
Let's see a CTV take here from Ice. Or an attempt to. 5v3 situation. Shadow's gonna look for a pixel peek. Ooh. Unable to find. Oh, and he actually does find Ramen. Okabe take it out statistics though. 2v4 situation. Okabe finding Shadow. Level saving Maze. Ramen on 20 kills is insane. Crocodile on 13. He's coming up. He's making his appearance yet again. Boy, Ramen and Okabe are really taking it to these guys now. 11-11. I don't think Ice has a tactical pause this time around. Shadow, 46 games total. We're looking at his stats here. 80% win rate. I didn't catch the rating. That's like a 1 point something. I don't know. Tactical pause from Cyclone. Okay, now we're using a pause from Cyclone. Nope, never mind. It's a tactical pause from Ice. Alright, a little confusing. I mean, nonetheless. Shadow stats here. 1.14 rating. For all the Romanians out there, this is your king.
Tossing a smoke grenade. Incendiary flashbang out. Tossing flash.
Heavy nades coming out from C there. Good utility from Cyclone. If Cyclone wins this round, Ice is in total debt. Like, they have no money for next round. Ooh, this is a good crossfire. Ooh, lots of damage done to Shadow here. Alright, they're gonna look like they're gonna be taking it towards A long here to look for some first picks here. My line, ooh, if he smokes this, makes it so much easier for his team. King swinging, finds Shadow. Valley taking out Ramen, but King taking out Lushit as well. Oh my gosh, and My Line finds a nasty kill on Physics. Valley taking out Akira. My Line finding another, taking out Valley. Boy. King and My Line finally finding
Reach wins.
their flow here. Okabe taking out Level. Oh yeah. Cyclone might take the cake here. 12-11. I have a feeling that they might go for just another quick window take here. Window to con take here. Yeah, they're gonna Molly Garage. Ooh, see, look at CT. They stopped to avoid the utility there. Shadow playing B long by himself. Facing 2. As 2 are moving up, they're both gonna flash him and push it. Yep. Ooh, My Line's gonna back up there on 9 HP. They're gonna want to keep as many bodies alive for this as possible. 2 B long here. They've got 3 sitting on A. If they simply just go mid to B, and take the quick, do a quick pincer on the B long players, they basically have a free site plant, and then it turns into like a 4v3 situation. favor of Cyclone. Ramen finding Valley, but level on a refrag. Taking out Ramen. 30 seconds left on the clock, by the way. I'm gonna have to see it push them out. It's gonna be A. Blue sheet swings, finds Okabe. Ooh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Akira misses all his shots. Wow, that was really quick. A really quick just CT shutdown. Lushit, total of 63 games, 74% win rate, and a 1.19 team player rating. Very close to Valley. Just goes to show you got two crazy impact fraggers. Ooh, I think Shadow is using that pixel there to spot him out, and I think he does. Valley spotted out by T-player Akira on a rev. My line's gonna move up. Oh, he's gonna get spotted. Valley finding Ramen though. Wait, Shadow didn't spot him. My line, he finds Statistics. Akira finds level to his smoke. Shadow finds two, taking out my line and Tracho. 2v3 situation. Oh man. Oh, Akira. Oh, Okabe left it a 2v1 situation. He does have the bomb. He will go for the bomb plant here quick. 2v1 against Lushit and Shadow. 21 kills, 16 deaths. Versus Lushit and Shadow. And Shadow almost on 30. This is not going to be an easy 2v1 situation. I have a feeling they might go for a double swing here. Ooh, but a double swing window. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. And Okabe unable to find either. Lushit kills Okabe, and that's
Bomb
it.
has been defused.
Ice takes the best of two. Very, very close. Very, very close game between Cyclone and Ice in this second map. Well played by Cyclone. Just too many times where they took isolated gunfights. Not sure why they should be taking isolated gunfights. If you want to lurk, have your players lurk later. But, you know, until you get some rotations going, the lurk isn't going to work. So, I don't know. As good as Cyclone is, Ice is just incredibly better. Great two maps from Ice there. Good attempt from Cyclone. Almost won that map too. Very close. Unfortunate. Not enough util on map 1, and then just not enough team play on map 2. I feel like shouldn't be taking risky one-on-one gunfights. But thank you all for watching. Appreciate everyone for coming out and watching. And do we have our giveaway winners perchance? I don't know if we have. I don't know if we chose winners. Oh yes. Okay. So the giveaway winners are Cave with the ID 143826501 and Moth with the ID of 212861489. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Have a good rest of your day.